1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon. Oh,
very cool. That's good. That's good. Right. So, you want to do the open introduction for us, please?
Yes, indeed. Welcome along to our Football Referee podcast, where we discuss all things football. I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me Bruv, and we also have Tony the Enforcer, who I call Tony.
Hello, everyone. How you doing? You all right?
Good stuff.
Yeah. So, and myself, Emmy Hikins, and he calls me Cuz. Welcome to the Football Referee. Exciting Football Referee this episode, isn't it? Just bear with me a minute. Yeah.
Cheers.
So, who saw Arsenal winning the? I asked this question last week, and everyone went quiet. And I said, well, I did see Arsenal winning it. So, thoughts. I'll start with you, bruv.
Yeah, I mean, they won it last night without kicking a ball, didn't they? That's the way these things can work sometimes. I saw a message supposedly from PGMOL Howard Webb saying congratulations to Arsenal for winning the Premier League. I'm only so glad that some of our terrible decisions contributed to your winning the Premier League. So I thought that was a bit harsh, but interestingly, and I don't want to throw a negative into this, good luck to Arsenal. They haven't won it, I think, for 22 years, so it'll be great for their new generation of fans to have done that. So yeah, big congratulations to them. Interestingly, they hadn't had one red card this season, nor I think conceded a penalty. Now that of course gives ammunition, I suppose, to those who say, well, you know, is there a bit of a big club syndrome thing going on? And all I would say is in the game the other night, where they beat Burnley 1-0, didn't they? Arguably, one of their players should have been sent off because he did a bit of a high kick on the leg, the side of the shin of one of the Burnley players. And again, it was a yellow card, and that was the VAR decision to stick with that. So you could argue that the big clubs do tend to seem to get some of the decisions, but no, I think that should take nothing away from Arsenal. And I think our podcast, we should congratulate the team that's won it, because as people say, the Premier League doesn't lie.
Very true. The Enforcer.
Where do I begin? Like I said last week, same thing. Like, I don't have a problem with Arsenal winning. It's the fans, and it just proved me right. They're just so insufferable at the moment, and I can't stand them. I really can't stand them. So yeah, I mean, yeah, fairs. You know, they finally did it. It took them 4 attempts. They won the league eventually with Arteta. First trophy in 6-7 years. So at least, you know, they've won it. Great. But yeah, I don't know what to say else much about it, but yeah, it is what it is. Like the whole red card situation, like I said, it makes no sense to me. Xavi Simons did the exact same thing to Van Dijk earlier in the season when they played against each other, and it was a straight red. It wasn't no yellow, or it wasn't a second yellow. It was a straight red. How Kai Havertz got away with that, I don't know. We'll never know at this rate now. But you know, it is what it is. It's done. It is set in stone now. There's nothing much we can do. So, just congratulations to Arsenal and referees as well.
And VAR too. Yeah.
say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose. 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show.
And VAR too. Yeah.
They really did a good job.
Okay. So before we go back to Arsenal, there's a lot of talking points there with Arsenal. There was something that we discussed on this show last week, and it was the French national team, bruv. So we discussed the French. So the squad. They named the squad for the World Cup. Now there was a surprise inclusion in that squad, and Tony and I, we were sat here and think, right, I wonder why. That's when we really missed you. We're like, if Bruv was here, he would be able to explain this to us. And Tony was like, if Trevor was here, he'd be able to explain this to us. So, look to you. There was can you guess which player is this surprise inclusion?
Well, it's going to be either Mateta, who has played for them a couple of times and scored a couple of times, or I think for the first time, Maxence Lacroix. Now, he's been selected as well. So is it one of those?
So which one are you going for?
I would go for Lacroix.
Right, okay. Why is he a surprise inclusion? Or why would he be a surprise inclusion?
Well, you said it's a surprise inclusion. I didn't. You asked me why I think which one I think it was. If you were saying it was surprise, I think he's deserved his call up because he's a pretty solid centre back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if you was the coach or the manager, as they call them, and you had these two players, which one? And you had to choose just one. Which one would you be choosing?
Well, Mateta hasn't had a good season really with us, you've got to say. And of course, we went through a lot of bad politics in January where he suddenly said he wanted to be gone by the end of the transfer window, which upset the way he did it, upset quite a lot of fans. And he hasn't actually had the best season, to be honest. Last season, he had a real purple patch and scored quite a few goals. He has scored some goals this year, and I think we, the fans, have forgiven him because he puts everything into it. It's difficult to answer that question because you're talking of a striker and you're talking of a central defender. So I guess it would depend on the makeup of the team. But if I had to say which one I would prefer to have in the team, I would say it would be Lacroix, Maxence. Yeah.
That's fine. That's where we're going. That's where we had a problem. The problem that we had was Mateta. How Mateta managed to make it into the French national team.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show.